Hello.
Yeah.
What?
That was gross. I'm not going to be able to read the comments on your screen because my phone's covering them.
Oh, well.
You can read them.
I can't read.
Oh, right.
I can't read.
It's okay. We'll put you down soon.
So, episode 59, pre-show.
59?
59. Yeah. The topic is food we hate.
Yes.
Is that it? Food we hate?
Yeah.
Let's
see.
Your list is very long.
It's not as long as I thought it was going to be.
No?
No.
Then what is it?
Okay. Ready? Capers.
Capers.
Pickles.
Okay.
Would you consider a caper a pickle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Pickles? I'm sorry. Pickled cucumbers, pickled capers.
Just pickles.
No, but I like pickled onions.
Oh. You don't make any fucking sense. Just keep talking.
Okay, mushrooms. Raw celery. I can eat cooked celery. Mushrooms, I already said that. And beans. I don't like beans.
Why? What's up with the celery?
See? Celery's gross.
Andy doesn't like celery.
Thanks, Andy.
Who else doesn't like stuff? What are you going on there?
That doesn't say anything. It just says reliable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot you can't read. Let me get
I don't even know why we do that.
What?
The Instagram.
Because one day Adam Jones will talk to us again.
Oh.
Except for he's in the middle playing the game.
What did celery ever do?
It knows what it did. It's true. It's like weird and peppery. It's gross.
It's delicious.
No,
it's great with blue cheese dressing.
No.
It's great with peanut butter.
No.
And raisins.
No, it's not.
Ants on a log.
I know what ants on a log
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, because you don't like celery.
I never ate them, though.
See, you don't know what you're missing. Mushrooms are great.
Mushrooms are gross.
You have had mushrooms, though, right?
I have had them, yes.
Yeah. Have you had...
I don't like beets. Beets taste like dirt to me.
Oh. You're...
I think that's it.
The beans thing is weird.
Beans are weird.
Why?
Is
what
it
is...
weird because I'm mildly brown? Is that what it is?
No, because I don't know anybody who doesn't like beans.
Me, I don't like beans. It's the texture. I don't like it.
What's wrong with the texture?
It's like...
That's not an answer.
You know what I mean?
You know what a mouth smack is not an answer.
What do you hate?
Ew, what do you guys...
Oh, I don't like olives either.
You done? I'm sure you'll remember something.
Yeah.
I don't... There's only like two things I don't like.
Okay.
One's quinoa.
That's so weird, because I love quinoa.
I think it tastes like dirt. And spaghetti squash.
I love spaghetti
There's something about... I mean, I can eat both of them.
Yeah.
And it's not like I really hate them.
Yeah.
I just would rather not. Like, if I have to eat them
If
in
you had
something...
the option.
Right. I just would say, you know what? I'm good.
Nah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like...
I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you. About time. I can see... You know I can see you, right? Like, when you give me side-eye and shit? Yeah. See? Doing it right now. Technology. Fucking jerk. I can still see it. You were doing it too, weren't you?
I wasn't.
Yep. Yes, you were.
Not.
We're just gonna entertain ourselves with the technology. I mean, there's like shit like natto that like natto. It's doubly bad for you because it's like fermented beans that are Japanese and they're real slimy and stringy. Like, imagine if beans were covered in, like, snot, but, like, thick snot that was, like, real sticky, and they kind of had, like a motor oil flavor almost. Natto's some brutal shit. Like, yeah. It's rough. A lot of Japanese people eat it for breakfast. I mean, it's different taste, but I'm not a fan of it.
That sounds awful. What are those...
Hey, Batty.
What's popping up over there?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody. Your mom just tuned in.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, man.
That means my stepdad and my brother are watching also. Hey,
Oh,
guys.
hey. How's it going? Why don't you come up a little bit?
It's so far away.
I know. Why you always sit back and
Because
shit?
I don't want to, like, touch you. No! Bad!
What'd you hit me for?
Well, you were going to poke me. Hey, Kevin.
Boop.
Okay. Anybody? It's fine.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin, what food do you hate?
Not a fan of caviar. Tastes like salty snot. I disagree with you.
But, like, would, like, roe be considered caviar?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
like
kinda.
because it gets stuck in, like, your mouth, and then you can eat it later.
No, Kevin. How do you really feel about mushrooms?
I know how you feel, Kevin. The same way I feel.
What's wrong with mushrooms?
They're gross.
I totally understand.
I don't hate anything. Oh, I don't like blueberries?
Thank you, Patty. What is it about blueberries?
It's the texture. It's, like, grainy.
Oh, the little spiky part at the bottom?
No, it has nothing to do with the spiky
The little
part.
seedy parts inside of them?
No. It's like the
little
inside of a
seedy part.
blueberry
Yeah.
reminds me of the inside of a bean.
I think those are two completely different textures.
Yes.
But I see the grainy thing you're talking
Yeah.
about.
What?
Most bivalves except sea scallops. You don't like oyster? Well, I mean, you just said it, but oysters.
I love oysters.
Clams.
I love clams. I love mussels.
It's weird that you like oysters. Like raw oysters.
It's weird.
You're very selective about your weird
I like seafood.
hang-ups.
Seafood is my jaunt.
Yeah, I always have a hard time when I'm like, okay, what kind of food do I not like?
Right.
Just because, like, I give everything a go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've tried everything that I said.
Yeah. I mean, I
I
completely understand why people don't like mushrooms, because they're weird.
Not a fan of what, Andy?
Strawberries?
What the fuck?
Unless I pick them and they're... okay, I get that.
Clams are okay.
But not a fan, really.
My favorite thing is, like, when you go to a restaurant and mussels are on the menu and it's like $9, and it's like $9 mussels.
That's kind of expensive for mussels, though, right?
Usually it's like $11.
You can get a bag of mussels for like $4.
Okay. Buy me a bag of mussels, homie.
Buy your own fucking bag of mussels.
Fuck you.
You make money? You got like 14 jobs?
Yeah, I do.
I know.
I'm so tired. I need sleep.
Welcome to the Tired Show. We're both like,
Rebecca's tastes have really changed over the years thanks to Kate and John. No, not thanks to John. It's like 98% Kate. Don't give John that. He doesn't deserve.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
I think he knows. What?
Most foods.
Wait, what?
No, I'm laughing at you popping your head up like prairie dogging and shit.
But he helped some.
Thank you, Pat.
No, he didn't, Mom. You don't even know. Most foods I don't like are more overrated than inedible to me. Foie gras, for example. Yeah, foie gras.
No, I completely disagree with you. Foie gras is fucking amazing.
Foie gras fries are dope.
Foie gras in and of itself is amazing. What are you doing?
I'm just going back.
Why?
Because I just want to see.
You've seen everything.
I didn't see everything. I wasn't popped up for all those things.
I'm gonna stab you before the end of this one.
Double checking your work.
What?
Because you can't read.
Yes. I love foie gras.
But isn't foie gras, like, inhumane?
Depends on your definition of inhumane.
Don't they just, like...
Some places are. Some places, you have them caged.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But there are a lot of places that...
At least let the duck, like, hang out and be a duck.
A lot of places do just have the geese or the ducks just walking around, and they literally have a funnel. And when the duck comes up, when they hear the food thing, they come up and they just stick the funnel down their throat, pour food down their throat, and then they're done. Understand also that the inside of a duck's throat is really tough, because they're used to swallowing like whole fish and shit. So when you see it, it looks horrible, but it doesn't hurt them at all. And they get fed. Like, they see the food, so they're like, oh, and they just drop a bunch of grain in their stomach. And the overfeeding creates a larger liver. But they're happy ducks. The ones that are in cages and shit, it's awful. We should never give those kind of farms money. Ever. Because it's cruel. But humanely raised foie gras is awesome. And then you get awesome duck breasts with it. Right? So. All we know is that no ducks have complained. I disagree. I'm sure there are some ducks that are... that.
Just like that.
Which translates to...
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Get me out of this cage! Cantaloupe and grapefruit. Together? Or separately?
Homie, have you ever eaten a cantaloupe? Or grapefruit? They're delicious.
Oh, I was like, yes? I thought you were talking to me for a second.
Oh, no.
I get cantaloupe. A lot of people don't like cantaloupe.
Yeah.
The muskiness of it.
There's like a weirdness about honeydew. I don't really eat honeydew.
Grapefruit's just sour. Like, I got no problem with grapefruit. I don't eat it because it's just sour as fuck. I'll put it in, like, soda water or, make a sorbet out of it. What are you making faces for?
I'll just, I'll flambe it. But I'm not gonna just eat it straight up. This is why I sit far away from you.
You're in punching distance now.
I can feel the, radiating heat off of your face.
Hot fire. Yeah, a lot of people don't like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe tastes like grandma's feet. Well,
I'm sorry, why are you tasting your grandma's feet?
I don't know why you know what grandma's feet taste like. Honeydew is either fantastic or like a bland cucumber.
Yeah, bland cucumber. I get that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I didn't like cantaloupe when I was a kid. I thought it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It's the muskiness of it. It's a very singular flavor. Nothing really sort of tastes like it because it's kind of fruity but also creamy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get that. Maybe I always just had really good cantaloupes as a kid.
You're the one that was comparing your grandma's feet to cantaloupe.
Homie, you know what those taste like. I'm going to turn off Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to kill my phone.
Yep. Instagram.
I'll share it.
Okay. Is there anything else? I'm sure there's a bunch of people that fucking hate some food. Come on, give me the hate.
Yeah.
Let the hate flow through you.
We will not judge you because my list is guaranteed longer than yours.
Yeah, fucking, I'm gonna judge you. I mean, as soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, you don't like that? You're a fucking asshole. But
I won't judge you.
I
unless
judge.
It's something I like.
I judge you, so go fuck yourself. Now tell me the shit you hate so I can judge you.
Go.
When I was a kid, I didn't like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
But I think that's a very common thing for kids.
Yes.
Just greens in general. But if they're cooked properly, then the kids like them.
Okay, so hear this out. When I was a kid...
You hate 90% of cheeses? Get the fuck... just go away.
Who is that?
Just go away. John Baker.
Alright, I'm gonna ban him.
You're banned. You're banned. How do you hate cheese?
There are things I won't eat, so I don't know if I hate them. Like what? Well, my mom is allergic to mangoes, but she would love to eat mangoes, but she's allergic to them.
Really? Allergic to mangoes?
It's like, I guess, like, Mom, did you find out when, like, you were younger that you were allergic to mangoes?
Okay, so you hate 90% of the cheeses. What are the 10% you like? Kale is pretentious spinach.
Limburger cheese. She won't eat.
Oh. Limburger cheese is good. It just smells.
Yeah.
Its flavor is actually really good.
Yeah.
It's just stinky.
I won't eat kale if it's prepared certain ways. I'll eat your garlicky kale.
I had that tonight, yeah.
And like,
we had chili dogs, so we needed
really well.
Yeah.
But like, I won't eat
kale salads most of the time suck. Yeah.
It's too bitter for me. Same with like arugula. I can't do the bitter.
Mangoes, hate those things. What? And see, this is one thing I've realized. Andy's a fucking monster.
Well, yeah.
He hates and is weirded out by most foods.
Well, it's 'cause
he had never had ramen until we went to DC. Never had ramen, real ramen, not the box,
not the brick.
Not the brick. He's had the brick, but he'd never had real ramen before. He was like, it's just soup. Who gives a shit?
Homie, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right?
I'm looking into the camera. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't make me come in there.
I hate us. Should we start this?
Sure.
Okay.
Give us some more of your hatred stuff. Ramen is soup. Soup is boring.
You're full of shit.
I hate you so much.
This is off.
Yeah.
It's off. You should turn that on.
Yeah, thanks.
Because we need it to podcast.
Continue to post. I gotta do like a good hate post about like everybody just argues back and forth on what they hate or just talks about the shit that they can't stand. Oh, here we go again.
I really hate the fact that you need that thing.
I gotta get my old one.
Professional podcast. Anybody else?
Oh yeah, they're arguing about soup and shit right now.
Thank God. Not a fan of borscht. Isn't borscht beet?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
Beet
like
soup.
I don't like beets, so I'm with you.
It's good when it's just like anything else. If you make it right, it's good. Okay. Check.
1, 2. This motherfucking podcast.
Don't fuck up.
What?
Don't fuck yourself.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Rude Cooking School podcast. My name's John Hauser III, and with me is the ever beady but never borshty.
I fucking hate beets. Rebecca Madriaga.
Hey! How's it going, homie? How you doing?
It's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Better than my fucking
Mic
microphone?
stand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you just set up your other mic stand, dude?
I will. I'll
Yeah.
do it. I can hold on to this for now.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm really just sick and tired of you dicking with that. Everything.
I don't know what happened. Like, I think the screw is stripped or
It's
something
been
like that.
doing that since like we started the podcast like 5,000 episodes ago.
59 episodes ago.
What?
Yeah, pretty crazy. 10 more to the sweetest episode of all. All right. What, have you ever seen like the sort of like the thing where like anything on Twitter when someone mentions 69, somebody's always like, nice.
Yeah.
And
nice.
And there was something that happened, and it was like a politician or something. Or they were
so
like,
good.
"Why does everybody keep saying nice? I don't understand." And so I was just like,
Nice. It's so funny. Oh God. It's classic.
Yeah, we're at episode 59. It's gonna be a good one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our pre-show is pretty good.
Yeah, there's people still arguing about fucking the food they like and the soup they hate, and we've realized my friend Andy is a monster because he doesn't like any of it.
What do you mean we realized? Like we knew.
Well, it sneaks up on you, you know,
Yeah.
because he's such a personable guy, and then you're like, no, you're an inhuman fucking monster.
Well, yeah, just like the worst person alive.
Although I did get a text from him last night. Him and his wife were arguing. His wife is under the assumption that cereal is technically soup.
Just like how Pop-Tarts are ravioli.
Yes.
So it's on the same level. Okay.
But I was like, no, it's cereal. It's not soup.
It's cereal.
But then she was like, you know, it could be cold or hot. And I'm like, yeah, but you know,
Well, like oatmeal.
oatmeal's
It's not soup.
No, but cereal, like if you think about it, there could be an argument made for soup.
There could be.
But unlike soup, which is basically all wet, the object of cereal is to eat the cereal before it gets soggy.
And then you gotta get like the ground beef mouth when you eat Captain Crunch.
What? Ground beef mouth?
Like, you know, the roof of your mouth turns into ground beef.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And it hurts so bad. But then you go back to that second
but
bowl.
the key of it was you pour it and you let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then you go in.
No, if you really want to enjoy it, you have to cut up your mouth.
Nah,
You have
son.
to live that life.
Man, I haven't had Captain Crunch in, God, it's gotta
Should
be
we
like
have Captain Crunch next
50
episode?
years. Yeah, that'd make the episode really good.
Yeah.
Beets. More beets. Everybody hates beets.
Because they taste
Love
like
beets.
fucking dirt.
Beets are great.
Dude, they taste like dirt.
You roast them and then fucking just toss them in like a nice
then they just taste like
orange
hot
vinaigrette. No.
With vinaigrette on them.
Not at all. Not at all.
Vinaigrette dirt.
Pickled beets are awesome too.
Dirtigrette.
What?
It's a dirt
I don't
vinaigrette.
appreciate your attitude.
Okay, thank you so much.
This is a food podcast. You hate all food.
That's not true.
All food.
That's
Except for
not true.
Captain Crunch, apparently.
I love Captain Crunch.
I love Captain Crunch too.
It's great.
So how's your week been, culinarily?
Culinarily, hasn't really been too lit. Oh, I guess I went to our house on Saturday because I got my oil changed. Yeah, I got my oil changed on Howard Street, and I walked from Old Goucher to Remington from the car place.
Okay.
I went to our house for a little bit, and I got the Korean barbecue cauliflower bowl
Nice.
at Stall 11.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It's good. They
Yeah.
serve it over coconut rice with like cilantro and scallions and stuff.
Wow.
It's really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of shit this week. I've been working still. Like this is my
I've been working.
this is like my 10th or 11th day straight
Yeah,
without a day off.
that is.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I told you like last night I left like Sephora at like 10:20.
Which is your second job.
Yeah. And I woke up this morning ass early to go to CrossFit.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
You did that to yourself.
I work at Sephora so I could pay for CrossFit.
Really?
Well, not really.
Yeah.
But like it helps.
So I haven't been making a lot of any dinners.
Yeah.
Leanna's been doing all the cooking, which has been very nice of her. And I'm always surprised at the stuff she makes because it's stuff that I would never fix. So like you see the Instagram of the like green bean and roasted butternut squash curry with mango.
Maybe I saw
It
that.
was really fucking
I
good.
bet it was. It sounds good.
Over rice, yeah, coconut curry. It was had the whole sweet and oh Jesus, yikes! No, the thing's going weird. This is why I always hold it in the thing.
It's ruined.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Uh-oh.
We all gonna die. But no,
This is
it's
the last episode.
it was really good. It hit the whole sweet, savory kind of like bright with the mango thing.
Yeah, well, that's good.
She did a roasted pork tenderloin with like it was like on a sauce of if you took sour cream and lime juice and lime zest and cilantro and salt and mixed that together. It was on top of that, and it was like a ancho chili and something rubbed pork tenderloin. It was really fucking good.
That sounds really good.
We went to. Have you ever been to the bun shop?
No, I've seen people Instagram there though.
We went there last night. We went and saw just Lou Barlow from Dinosaur Jr.
Oh, okay.
He played at Babies on Fire. And afterwards, because we didn't eat dinner, because I came home and then we just pretty much went straight up. Yeah. We went there afterwards. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
They just had a whole bunch of... Like, there was an empanada, and then there was it's all like wrap things with stuff in phyllo, and they were all different and sort of different styles and different flavor profiles and stuff, different countries kind of stuff.
That's good.
And then they had sweet ones, which we didn't get. But I want to, damn it, I want to go back there. It was good.
Yeah. It sounds good. I've always wanted to go.
So.
Check it out.
And then there was something else that I wanted to talk about, that like a place I ate or something that I did, but I can't remember.
About how an erotic novelist likes our podcast. And how that's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Shout out.
Wait, I gotta look up.
You got his name?
Yeah. Keep talking about it. Tell everybody the story.
So someone on Twitter was like, I'm doing research about like food romance or something like that, and I wanted to see if there was any food podcasts, and I found the Rude Cooking School podcast, and I just realized that I needed it in my life or something like that. It's pretty awesome.
So shout out to Raven DeHart.
What's up?
Thanks for being an erotic romance author and
Yeah.
listening to our podcast. Because we appreciate it.
Yeah, totally.
The tweet was, writing cooking romance, decided to see if there are food podcasts on Spotify. Found Rude Podcasts, and I didn't know I needed this in my life.
And immediately, I text Rebecca. I'm like, a fucking erotic novelist likes our podcast. It's like, what?
So great. Like, I fucking love that.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
It's so good.
Yeah, I can't remember. My brain is fucking mush between work and researching the podcast, and now I got a new job that I can't talk about yet, but
Right.
that's gonna be a whole, like...
Whole thing.
I have 2 weeks to do this.
Damn.
Yeah. I got a freelance job. So, yeah.
That's life.
Yeah,
I know that life.
Yeah, man. So, just very busy, and I can't remember the dinner I wanted to talk about, so whatever.
It's fine.
It's no big deal. It's just food. Okay. So, let's...
You want to get into it?
Sure.
And get rid of these people?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
We will see you next week. Episode will be out on Thursday night, Friday morning.
Yes.
Later.